So, hello, a beautiful tribe. My name is Kahreela, and I am from Starlight Temple. And this channeling of the Rainbow Grandmothers is a, a series of channelings that are to help your heart evolve. You can listen to um, any of them in any order. And the intention is that these channelings touch and fill and move and evolve your heart in the most beautiful way. And I will hand over to the Rainbow Grandmothers now, asking for the guidance that is of service to the highest good and the greatest joy of all, always to flow through me now. And we begin by calling light into this time and this space. And as source light comes into the sacred now, it illuminates your energy body, giving your energy body permission to expand. And as your energy body expands, it is sealed with white and golden light and surrounded by the rainbow fires. Knowing that you are divinely protected, open your hearts to Mother Earth, experiencing yourself, giving in to the gravitational love of the Great Mother, as she holds all of who you are right now. Become aware of us, their rainbow grandmothers, the ancient women from the very beginning whose hair is made of light. Coming into circle with you now and celebrating all that you are. What we gather around you to teach you today is how to change your heart. For change does not happen because you change your mind. It happens because you change your heart. No matter when you are listening to this, we say that the reason you are listening to this is because you are at a gateway in your life, at a sacred moment when you can choose a new trajectory. And often the truth of these gateways is that they are gateways of the heart. And so as you stand at the gateway of change in your life, whether it is a personal change or an astrological one, or a seasonal one, we ask you to become aware that how you change your heart is you give your heart permission to let go of what your heart has been holding. In many ways, the heart is not able to hold anything other than an orientation. We say that what you hold in your heart is what you are orientated to, and it affects your thoughts and your words and your actions. And we ask you to consider as you stand at this gateway moment of your life that there may be an orientation that you have to let go of in order to cross this threshold. And we invite you to breathe into whatever is rising in your consciousness. For you know yourself. And we are here to remind you that you know yourself. It is likely that in the map of your life, you have already experienced the friction of coming to the end of an orientation. Which you could say is an identity. And some of you may have emotion coming up, and we invite for the beauty of the human heart is. How deeply it feels. When the humans were being dreamed by the kingdoms of nature. The oceans of your planet offered their depths to you and the way that you love. And so permit yourself to feel deeply. And imagine now that your heart is holding the orientation that you know you cannot take with you. And just as a hand loosens the grip in order to release what it is holding, invite your heart to loosen the grip on that which you have been holding. As your sense of self. Giving yourself the time and space to honor that which is falling out of the heart. That is ungripping. Who you were. And notice that as this heart release is happening. There is a moment of timelessness. An experience of the heart. Coming into the great stillness. Which means that you have crossed the threshold. And entered the gate. Metaphorically, energetically. And noticing that when you have stopped holding, the old you are creating a heart possibility of holding something new. We invite you now to bring your attention to the soles of your feet. Imagining your soles are as hot as fire and as cold as ice. For your soul, that is stars and space, feels like fire and ice. And even imagining these temperatures on the soles of your feet helps the passage of soul embodiment. And as this passage opened, notice that the oceanic depths of your heart are filling with the light of your soul. In exactly the same way. That the sunlight pillars into ocean waters. And as you experience this happening inside of your heart, notice that your soul is bringing in a new orientation, a value or a virtue that is an evolution of that which you were holding and identifying with. And maybe you understand this value, or virtue as a word. Or maybe it is simply an energy, vitality that you feel. Maybe it comes with vision, or just sensation. But as long as it is enjoyable, then feel your heart wrapping around this. Relaxing around. This new orientation. That will affect your thoughts and words and action. That is your new trajectory beginning. We will say to you that the passage to the new earth is a passage of many, many, many gates and many thresholds. And this change of heart meditation can, if it is helpful to you, be used at any gate or threshold. Where you know you need to change. Who you are. In order to move forward. Our invitation to you is that after receiving this, you journal about what your heart let go of, and more importantly, what your heart let in. For as you do, visions will come of the trajectory your heart is stepping into. We ask you to breathe in to the change of heart that has happened. As a golden rain shower of light comes down through your energy, washing any energy that does not serve or belong. Into the alchemy of the soil. And a big beam of source light takes any energy that is meant to go somewhere else, wherever it is in the highest good for it to go. We ask you to notice if your heart is lighter, if it is brighter, if it is freer. We remind you that ritual can be very, very simple. And we send you so much love. And as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude, breathe in love and breathe out gratitude, opening your eyes and your heart to the future that lies in front of you.